morning, happy Friday, happy start to the Super Bowl weekend. It is very early. I haven't even left my house yet. In fact, I am working on packing the boys' lunch at the moment, and I'm tired. I slept good last night. I don't know why I'm so sleepy, but I am. It's been a while since I felt this tired getting ready for work in the morning. So I'm not tired enough to pop a 5-hour energy. I haven't needed one of those in a while. But I am definitely feeling it this morning. I am so happy it's Friday. It has been a ridiculously long week. Monday and Tuesday schedule was completely messed up. Everything got ruined just because of testing and all the things we had to do. Wednesday was a normal day. I got to teach everything I need to teach, but I had to make sub plans. Yesterday I was at the Math Institute, and today is Friday. So at least today is PLC, so it's an early dismissal by an hour. That makes the afternoons a little easier. But yeah, and I'm having a hard time concentrating right now. I don't keep forgetting what I need to do at the moment. So, and it probably doesn't help that I've picked up the camera and I'm talking to a camera while trying to do things. Oh well, sometimes multitasking is a good thing. Sometimes multitasking, not so much. And so I should probably put the camera down so that I can finish what I need to finish, because I have to wake AJ up real soon so he can get ready for school. And yeah. So I just got in my room. I wasn't here yesterday, and I can already tell something went down. First of all, I came in and both of the furnaces in my portable were turned to air conditioning. It's freezing in here. I'm gonna put my coat on in a minute. I think it's like maybe 30 degrees in my portable, seriously. If that. Both the air conditioners were on. I come over here and all the chairs are on the sides of the walls. That table is shoved all the way in the back corner with the balls there. And this sucks. I have had this, if you look at it, it actually says Tina Miller on the bottom, and I scribbled off the Miller that used to be up here. I've had this for 20 years, and somebody completely destroyed my pencil case. So, yeah, and plus the room's a mess, there's stuff everywhere, so apparently yesterday was not a good subbing day, and holy crap, it is cold in here. So yeah, I'm gonna get off here. I've got the heat on high. My computer is crashed. Okay? Great, scan just going through. What the heck happened in here? So, not a good start to Friday, people. Not a good start to Friday. Okay, what is wrong with my computer? I need to do lesson plans. I don't want my computer to be dead. Okay. Whatever. So I found the note from the substitute teacher, and let's just say this class is in trouble. Like, I'm canceling your Valentine's Day party kind of trouble. They were awful yesterday. They were really, really awful. They were back-talking the sub, yelling at the sub, and I know I've sometimes said, I wish we had better subs around here, but the fact of the matter is, she's a very nice lady. She's very old, but she's very nice, and she doesn't deserve to be treated like that. And I've actually talked to this class in the past about being a little bit more respectful to her. There's some children in this room who are downright cruel to her, and that really bothers me. And I now know who shattered my pencil holder, and I know who did what. And yeah, I think this class, especially because we just had a circle in this room about a week and a half ago where I literally stopped teaching and canceled a lesson to get them on the carpet in a circle, pass around the talking stick, discuss the behavior in this room, discuss the disrespect toward each other in this room, to discuss the disrespect toward our building sub in this room. And I thought things had gotten better in here. Apparently it didn't fix things the way I thought it was going to fix things. And I'm sorry, but I had to go to a teacher training yesterday. It's not like I'm taking days off because I want to go to the mall and go shopping. The days off that I've taken this year were all teacher training related, PD related, or, my son is throwing up related, or I'm rushing AJ to the hospital related. So it's not like I'm taking days off because I just don't want to be here. The sub is here because of either emergencies or training. So I'm upset right now. I'm very upset with my class, and I'm hurt. I'm hurt that they were mean. I'm hurt that they were disrespectful. I'm hurt that the conversation and the work that we did to try to fix this problem didn't seem to really matter to them. And yeah, as of this minute, they don't have a Valentine's Day party. No. Something like a party is a reward. It's a treat. It's something you earn. It's not something you're given just because. So, yeah, I'm disappointed right now. I'm very disappointed, and I'm sad that my thing got busted because, like I said, I've had that for about 20 years, and there's a few treasures in this room that I've had that were actually gifts to me from my mom, because I was the first person in our family to go to college and to get that college degree, and she was proud of me. And when I got my first classroom of my very own, she bought me a few little treasures that I've had my entire career. And though that pencil case was one of the things my mom bought me, and she's gone now. She can't buy me new little treasures. So it may seem like a very inconsequential thing that it was just, it's just a pencil box. What's the big deal? It is a big deal. It was from my mama. So it is lunchtime and my class is gone. I don't think my other friends are joining me today. I think everyone's working on lesson plans right now because it's Friday. And I'm better. I was really upset this morning, in case you couldn't figure that one out. I currently have my pencil thing covered in glue. Just glue, 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 wrapped in rubber bands, and hopefully by Monday it'll be dry and fingers are crossed it'll stay together. Also, I never mentioned it, but a lot of you commented on the video I posted Tuesday. These are hair extensions. I wish my hair was this long. I've been trying for probably a decade to grow my hair long, but my hair is very fine, very fragile, and what happens is once it reaches a certain length, the ends always become broken, frayed, split, and I have to get a trim. And it'll grow out, and I have to get a trim. It'll grow, and so it's just like this vicious cycle of damaged hair that I can't get to grow much further than about right here. So you know what? After 10 years, I thought if I can't grow it myself, I'm just gonna buy it. And so these were off Amazon.com, and I'll put the link in the description box below. They were only like this. The length is 14 inches, and these cost me, I want to say like $42 and change, something like that. They were very cheap, and they're human hair, because I know I've looked at some where it's anywhere from like $150 to $200, and so these, I figured, 40 bucks, I can afford it. Even if they come and I hate them, I can do 40 bucks. Well, everyone here at work absolutely loves them, and they're like, where did you get it, or how did you do it, or what is it? How did your hair get so long so fast? Because I looked into getting real extensions, the kind that they actually like hot glue to your hair, but then it turns out it's like really damaging because you're hot gluing your hair. So, or like most of the extensions that are permanent that you put in and leave in for several months, there is like damage done to your actual hair, and I don't want my hair to be damaged. So at least with these, they're just kind of clips, and you pop the clip open, you cut a few threads of hair, shut the clip, and they don't move. So I can put them in like at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't really take them out till about 9 o'clock at night, and they stay all day, and I like them. I like them a lot. I got lucky. This color was called Summer Bleach Blonde, and I can't believe it was like a perfect match. It had the highs and the lows, the two tones in my hair was a dead ringer. Because when I bought them fully thinking I'm going to have these dyed to match my hair. I didn't. They came in and they were perfect. I don't know if that would work out so much for everybody, but that is definitely what happened for me. I mean, it was just dumb luck that it was a perfect match right out of the gate. So I'm going to go ahead and eat my food though, because yeah, I don't want to talk my entire lunch away. So I will check in with you guys later. The day's over, the kids just left, and I have a couple minutes before I have to go to PLC today, although our principal actually suspended today's PLC meetings in favor of an actual honest-to-God staff meeting, which is good because we have not had those in quite some time, and I know several people have like issues and building things that they want to talk about, so that's a good thing that we get a chance to have a staff meeting today. The afternoon went better than the morning did, I am glad to say, and it's funny because last vlog I put up, maybe not the last one, but like the one before, I was talking about how I was afraid that my students were not performing well with Daily 5 this year because they weren't measuring up to the results that I had had in previous years at this time. Well, I just received the results of all of my NWEA tests today. And the results were amazing, actually. So all of my fears that, oh my goodness, my students, they're not doing well, they're not growing, they're not making progress. Apparently those fears were misplaced. I think the problem was I was comparing this class to previous year's classrooms from an academic point of view. I wasn't looking at where this class was, I wasn't comparing this class today to the children they were in September. The children that came to me this year in September were significantly lower as a whole class, not every student, but as an average. The class average this year in September was far lower than the previous year's classes that came to me. And a part of that was because of the ELL problem. A part of that was also because a lot of the children in here who aren't newcomers this year had only come last year or the year before that. So language was a huge barrier in here, and gaps in education was a huge barrier. So I was comparing this class to other classes when what I should have been comparing them to were September children versus January children. And according to my January NWA scores, they have actually made huge leaps in their learning, which is great. Now, does that mean every kid in here is on grade level? No, they're not all on grade level yet. However, they actually are trucking along at a much faster clip than I gave them credit for. So this is where, testing, I know a lot of us, we complain about the testing. Oh, yeah, lose more teaching time for testing. But I do like NWEA tests because unlike DRA2s, they're impartial. With a DRA2 test, there is a margin of error. There is room for interpretation. I like DRA2s. I use them a lot. But NWEA tests really are great because the computer is impartial. You're either doing well or you're not doing well on the test, and the computer just kind of spits out a score. So now what I want to do is with those test results, I want to use those results to help me with adjusting my lessons, helping to make groups, combining kids that need similar skills, zeroing in and targeting specific skills. I actually have a lot. It'll probably take me several days, multiple days, just to go through the data and to adjust my teaching methods based on the data that I'm getting now. But just looking at their overall scores, there were gains of anywhere from 4 to 8 point jumps, which is a pretty significant jump for my students. So I am glad to say that a lot of my fears were misplaced and that Daily 5 is working, and what I've been doing so far is actually being successful. It didn't seem like it to me at the same time, because I'm like, wow, at this time last year I had so many kids on level 40, and this year I just don't have very many kids at level 40 at all, you know. So don't compare classes to previous years. Learned a lesson this time around, because I was about to revamp my entire teaching for like the next quarter, because like, okay, I need to do a lot more directed instruction and whole group instruction. Apparently, no, I don't. What I'm doing is working. So I needed to see the data. And so it is good. The data is good. With that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today's vlog. I hope there was something useful in there. I know this morning I came in and I was really but hopefully there was something in there for you. And again, I will be sure to link the hair extensions down below. They are fun. It was funny though, because when I first got these, my husband was like, whoa, I'm gonna need a little time to get used to those. By the end of the day, my husband's like, I like those. So yeah, hair, it's fun. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from the future, click the subscribe button. And I will talk to all of you guys later.